So, a bird's eye view, not only, did Dr. Saz say first thing to do, is get psychiatrists out of court. That if they're paid money, any of these psychiatrists or psychologists will tell you a bald man has got hair. Now they're going to be working in police because if someone has religious delusions, what's religious delusions? I'm sorry, we are a Christian country. I should start saying company that's owned, I'm sure, by, I don't know, someone slipped in my chair that retired early on Wall Street because he was successful in New York, and he said we owed China a lot of money. The bailout was taken from the Chinese, so the Chinese are using one hell of a weapon. I can tell you, as a psychiatric survivor, reading this bullshit. Okay, let me just run down a few facts that I was had a certification and passed a test in Georgia by the federal government and psychologist. You will not get better from mental illness. They even acted out a psychologist with several degrees in psychology. How a psychologist acts if any of their patients try to get away from the center. You know what the answer is? How am I going to get paid? Then they use all their mommy dearest and the abuse. Of again, my child isn't going anywhere. But my slave carrying my groceries in. If you read what risperidol can do, any of these medications, antipsychotics, it helps your adult child stay at home and do chores for you. And now, apparently, if you commit a crime, there's no good and evil, as says. You are mentally ill if you commit a crime. There is no such thing as good people and bad people. There's no such thing as good judgment and poor judgment. There's no such thing as crime, basically. And 1 out of 4 people are bipolar. If everyone sees signs as anger is a human emotion, it's not a sign. Now, I'm sorry that most people are flatliners, and show no spike because their intelligence is either low or, mother's milk is started off with Rolling Stones and Valium. But let me give you, what I learned in Savannah. It's lies. Psychiatry in itself is delusional. And now you're going to bring psychiatry to all police. Every person on the street sees signs. What do they see signs? Is it me drinking this beer? My psychiatrist already knows. I have 240 now. So does the state. Matter of fact, the federal government sent me a letter. Your condition improved according to Dr. Pandia and Dr. Aline, which is Peachford and County Farm Road Services. So when I went in, they acted, Dr. Pandia acted stupid, like she never got a call. She did, because she's a liar. Just like my mother, all of them, compulsive liars. Now think about this. They want to attach it to mental illness is so medical it causes heart problems. No signs of side effects in these medications. So next, you won't even be allowed to read, you fucking retards. And all of it is to what? Cover thy psychologist that now apparently can write your prescription. Wow. Yeah, you know what? If you see me and I'm talking about God or I'm in church, please, religious delusions, I don't know, bring up how I insulted your big fat fucking mother, and by all means, shoot. I don't mean with a needle. No, shoot me right in the fucking head, because this isn't America anymore. You know what other countries say? Putin, they're giving their own people false information, like lobotomies weren't so bad. Partial lobotomies are for anxiety. This all has to do, psychiatry is all has to do with hate and control. And nobody wants any more responsibility, of, the finger on the trigger. okay? Yeah, everybody, no, it's not 1 out of 4 mental illness. Yeah, 1 out of 4 people have mental illness. No, doctors predicted this. It's going to be 1 out of 1 people have bipolar. Don't worry about it. I'll get a shrink. I don't care. Sometimes I feel like having a beer and staying compliant on my medication. No doubt. I'd like to choose my medication. I mean, if there's no blood test and the doctor isn't even looking at me but staring at a computer, ooh, this is fine. No responsibility. Yeah, just look up how many psychiatrists rape their patients, abuse their power, Medicare fraud, all kinds of insurance fraud. It's so easy. It's so easy. You're going to be here another 6 months. Why? For saying good morning to my psychiatrist, I'm on now 1,500 milligrams as a 5'1" woman and 5 milligrams of risperidone that you keep increasing every day for being what? Pleasant. I don't know. What else have I been described as by psychiatrists? Delightful, yes. But it's medical. You know what's medical? I'll tell you what's fucking medical. What's medical is more human experiments, okay? First of all, I was in a hospital where a man, first they want to bring back pot, but then psychologists are like, I don't want to let go of this sitting on my fat ass, but now all of a sudden medical, to make marijuana legal, nah. You know what, let's go with, you disagreed with me that you don't need a heart transplant, so let's get you on lots of Depakote and risperidone that has no side effects, so we can try out those new heart transplants, or we can rearrange heart transplants, or we can just practice our new equipment to get that heart pumping without any pills. You see, this is so sick and perverted to me. I want to puke right doing this fucking video. You ignorant fucking people are flushing your whole goddamn selves in the toilet. Then again, hopefully, okay, Putin, when he says let the beheadings begin, is do not, let's shut up and do not educate anybody. Let them write whatever they want to their own citizens and finish them off. The Chinese don't have enough equipment, after all, to hook them all up to, Twitches. And there is, okay, I spoke to a guy in Asia. I guess you should find him. Okay, yes, he was from India and he owns a liquor store, and I guess you should find him and immediately shoot him up with mental illness, health medical. Because he said, yes, there is a computer chip that they can put in your brain. And basically, if the brain and the computer does not, what do they call it? Basically, if it's not compatible, you will not follow as a human being what the computer chip is leading you to do. So therefore, if you don't do it, then we know that it's your, I don't know, moral conscience, I don't know. Apparently it's illegal and mental illness of me that unless I'm in Sunday, church, given 15% of my income, then it's, perfectly sane to say, oh yes, we worship. How do we start off church in America? Oh, we're the best country because we can go outside and say, I believe in Jesus. Yeah, that just might be the last human fucking right. There's a couple of human rights. But you really don't want that to be the last and possibly finish that human right here in America. Okay? Yeah. I understand there's a lot of people who don't read. Okay, they stay on texting. They're texting their friends. They're texting, their compadres. They're texting everything. But the fact that your paycheck, means nothing. Not as a doctor anymore. Not as a fucking lawyer. Not even some fat bitch as a bounty hunter, even if he was law enforcement, running his goddamn fucking mouth off and then recanting because he's an ignorant fuck, along with the rest of the peanuts at the bar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to start over, but I really do have a passion for, I don't know, um, innocent people not doing time in mental institutions and in prisons for their abusers. But I did speak to someone with a college degree, and he felt if someone's more productive and commits a crime, someone who's innocent should do their crime for them, do their time. Do their time for that productive, more educated person. So we have really left. We have really left America. This was an educated college man. And he said if someone is more productive and commits a crime, they should grab an innocent person off the street and have them do their time for that productive person. Does that sound like fucking America? Does that really sound like that's all going to work out for you as a fucking American? Whether you speak Spanish, Mexican, whether you're black, Chinese, Japanese, that really fucking sound like that's going to work out for America? Wherever the fuck you are and how many states and countries we adopt. Does that really make sense? Yeah, fucking idiots, and yeah, fucking retards. And the last time I fucking checked, it's freedom of speech, motherfuckers. But then again, you're coming up with your own laws, your own gravy, America. Yeah, fucking retards. Have a nice day. Oh, excuse me. I want to sound psychotic, along with the human emotion of anger. Have a blessed day. Yeah, fucking sociopaths, fucking retards. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anybody who's in psychiatry, either retired or had their hands in the most evil shit, we were allowed to smoke, and I think they knew deep down inside, oh, if anything, there was nothing medical and nothing legal about what they did. But please, make it not only a branch of medicine, but one, psychiatry just covers it all. I mean, really. Don't y'all want to just dust machines? Don't y'all just want to claim anybody more educated than you is delusional and psycho? And don't you want a country where someone in any level is more productive than you, committed a crime, and you do their time? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Do I need to take my medicine? Do I need the full lobotomy? Do I need to promote any more Americans getting injections in their bed and their fucking retarded, compulsive, lying mother say, "Ugh, hope you didn't think I did it"? I tell you, it really doesn't matter. I hate, at the risk of sounding delusional with my religious delusional, I am in a Christian country, and I do believe in God, and I do believe in hell. Death waits us all. If you believe there is nothing, good for you. But I think we better all enjoy our time on Earth. And in a country that, yeah, stand, kneel, or throw up. But this is way, way out of the good book of a Christian country and way out of any kind of fucking lucid thinking constitution and laws carried out, and where the fuck everyone thinks they're going in this country. Sorry, sometimes I act creepy. I do believe when I became a hairdresser, a barber, one contest an artist. I think the teacher said artistic, not autistic or retarded. But you fucking retards with no family, no fucking anything from the time you were a kid, really have no fucking idea or clue where the fuck you are. And all these college graduates, I don't know how much they cheated in college. I don't know what the fucking sliding scale was, or I don't know how fucking safe they made it for their children to, get a job, a career, a profession. But I have no respect for anything that happens in Georgia, and I'm hoping I have better luck with that much retard going on down there, okay? And I really do pray for the police officers and the sheriffs that say this is fucked up and I just want my retirement. I hope to God they get their retirement. Because to tell you the truth, the military, they're not getting the same deal signing up for it. So pretty much, they're enjoying all their, hands up in the, what they can grab last special of America. Anyway, it makes me sick what I read today. It really fucking makes me sick. My mother makes me sick. My family that I don't even talk to apparently don't want to have anything to do with me. Let's just say that's an honor, and I'm flattered. Pieces of shit. Anyway, I don't need luck. Just a J-O-B. But everyone else can feel real special with that kind of thinking, logic, and moving forward, voting. Fucking retards.